The US dollar is lower to start the trading week. It is down around minus 0.7% versus dollar versus yen. Versus the pound, it's down just marginally, and over the euro, down around 0.2% in this video to start your new trading week. I will take a look at the technicals that are driving those three currency pairs. So let's get started. President Trump over the weekend did not deny that the U.S. may have a period of slower growth as he transitions these big ideas into the economy. And that has the dollar moving lower, interest rates moving lower as well. The 10-year yield is now down around minus 0.7% to start the new trading week, putting some pressure on the dollar. Let's take a look at the euro versus US dollar. As mentioned, that this currency pair is up around 0.2%, which is just a modest decline from Friday's close. Looking at the 4-hour chart, the price action today, however, has seen the euro versus US dollar move higher and then lower and then back higher in trading and up and down trading in today. The move to the downside did take the price back below the 61.8% retracement. That's of this move down from the September high to the January low. That 61 comes in at 1.08174. And in trading last week, the price came up to that 61.8, backed off, and then broke above it, and then backed off, and then late Friday Friday's trade moved back to the upside, extended to new highs, going back to this point right here in October of 2024. But then backed off into the close, and as mentioned, we moved a little bit higher and lower in early trading, and but now back to the upside with the current price trading at 1.083 or 567, which is about 40 basis points or 40 pips above the 61.8% retracement. On the top side, we do have this level right here near the 1.08725. That level happened to correspond with some just little nuances right over here. You see how it was support and the resistance right through here fell to the downside, came back up to that level, found resistance here, trade a little bit above and below it, but then tried to hold support against this level and move higher, but ran into moving average resistance right there before breaking to the downside here and not returning until trading last week. Again, moved above that level but failed. Now we're moving back toward that level and trading here today. And we'll see if the price can get above the 1.08725. If it does, then we'll look toward this swing area up through here near the 1.09 level up to 1.09125 as the next key target on the top side. If we do fall off the 61.8% retracement, remains a key support on the downside. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. And if we take a look at the 4-hour chart of this currency pair and go back in time and take a look at this area right through here, you see how it was a ceiling, then it became a floor before moving to the upside right through here. Once that level held, this ceiling and floor level held until last week when the price came down to that level and then fell below it, kind of like the euro did, and then moved back to the upside. In trading here today, we're back down below that area. That area comes between the 147.21 looks like to 33. Stay below that level is more bearish. We are currently right below that level now. We're also trying to break below the 61.8% retracement, 146.94. If we get and stay below that level, that opens the door for further selling. This old high right here becomes the next minor target at 146.46. Let's take a quick look at the hourly chart for this currency pair. If we look at the hourly chart, you can see that, let's get onto it right there. The 100-hour moving average up here remains a level that would need to get above to increase the bullish bias. It's moving back down toward this low right here, and these highs right through here. So 148.32 is where that is, but again, it's coming back down toward this support level near the 148.10 level, so be aware of that. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar. I'll start by taking a look at the hourly chart. Why? Because the price did dip down toward the 100-hour moving average in early trading this week, but in European trading, I should say, in the morning, but bounced off of that level, is now trading near unchanged from Friday's level. That level comes near the 61.8% retracement. Going to the 4-hour chart, that 61.8% retracement is on the move down from this high right here, going back to September, to the low price that we saw in the month of January. 61 that comes in at 129.23 on trading last week. We did move above that level and then return back to the downside. In early trading this week, we moved back above it and then moved to the downside and moved back up. Same price action we saw in the euro versus US dollar, and same 61.8% retracement that I saw in the euro versus US dollar. So getting above that level and staying above that level of 1.29236 would be more bullish for this pair. So be aware of that level. So it'll be the key barometer for both buyers and sellers in trading to start the new trading week. So just watch that level, and we'll see how it all pans out. But dollar's a little bit lower, as I mentioned, unchanged versus pound, a little bit higher versus the euro, and the dollar versus yen is moving a little bit lower, helped by lower interest rates in the U.S. My name is Greg Bekalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.